On the frozen coast of Alaska, where the wind could cut through the coldest feathers, there lived a small colony of penguins. They survived by staying together. Every morning, they would travel across the ice to catch fish. At night, they gathered close to keep warm, sharing stories beneath the glowing northern lights. Among them was a young penguin named Finn. Finn wasn't the strongest penguin in the colony. He wasn't the fastest swimmer either. But Finn had one thing that made him special. He never gave up on the people he loved. His best friend was a penguin named Milo. The two were almost inseparable. They raced across the ice, competed to see who could catch the biggest fish, and sometimes stayed awake long after everyone else, watching the stars together. One morning, Finn and Milo were heading back to the colony after a long day of fishing. Suddenly, crack, asterisk asterisk. The ice beneath them shook. Finn looked up. A huge piece of ice had broken loose from the cliff above. Run! But before Milo could move, the massive block came crashing down. Boom, asterisk asterisk. Finn stopped in horror. Milo! He rushed toward his friend. Milo was trapped beneath the ice. The other penguins quickly gathered around them. They pushed. They pulled. They shouted. But the ice wouldn't move. And the temperature was dropping fast. Milo's voice came from underneath. Finn! I'm getting really cold. Finn's heart sank. He looked around at the enormous block of ice. For the first time, he felt completely helpless. I'm too small, he whispered. Then he looked back at Milo. His best friend was counting on him. Finn took a deep breath. No, he said quietly. I'm not leaving you. He began examining the ice. He didn't try to move the entire block. Instead, he searched for a weakness. Then he noticed something. Near the bottom of the ice was a thin crack. It was tiny. Almost impossible to see. But Finn saw it. He started pecking at it. Tap. Tap. Tap asterisk asterisk. Nothing happened. His beak began to hurt. He kept going. Tap. Tap. Tap asterisk asterisk. Then Finn backed up. He ran toward the crack and slammed his body against it. Thud, asterisk asterisk. The other penguins stared. Finn tried again. Thud, asterisk asterisk. Again. And again. His legs became weak. His feathers were covered in snow. His breathing grew heavier. One of the penguins called out. Finn, stop. You're exhausted. Finn looked at the ice. Then he heard Milo whisper. Please, don't give up. Finn closed his eyes for a second. Then he smiled. Not a chance. He backed up one more time. He ran as fast as his little legs could carry him. And jumped. Crack, asterisk asterisk. A small piece of ice broke away. Everyone froze. Finn stared at the crack. Then he tried again. Crack, asterisk asterisk. The opening became bigger. The penguins rushed over and began pushing with him. Come on. Keep going. Almost there. Finn gathered every bit of strength he had left. He took one final running start. And slammed into the weakened spot. Crack, asterisk asterisk. The giant block split apart. The penguins quickly pulled Milo free. Finn rushed to his friend. Milo. Milo opened his eyes. For a moment, neither of them said anything. Then Milo smiled weakly. You came back for me. Finn hugged him. Of course I did. The entire colony gathered around them. Some laughed. Some cried. And some simply stood there, amazed that the smallest penguin had refused to quit. That night, Finn and Milo sat together beneath the northern lights. Milo looked at his best friend and said, "You know, you weren't the strongest penguin out there." Finn laughed. "I know. But you were the one who stayed." Finn looked up at the sky. And smiled. Because sometimes being brave doesn't mean you're not afraid of ***. Sometimes it simply means you're scared, exhausted, and unsure. But you choose to keep going anyway. You may think you're too small to make a difference. You may think you don't have enough strength to help someone you love. But never underestimate what one determined heart can do. Because when someone truly matters to you, sometimes the greatest thing you can give them isn't strength. It's simply this: I'm here. And I'm not giving up on you. So, if there's someone in your life who has always stood beside you, don't wait for the perfect moment. Tell them you appreciate them. Because you never know when they might need you to be their Finn. And if this story touched your heart, share it with someone you care about. And tell me in the comments, who is the person you would never give up on, ***. Subscribe for more stories with a lesson worth remembering.